Today we're going to take a closer look at the Kia Soul, which is considered an urban crossover. This is the Kia Soul featured in alien green. This particular model of Kia has the LED lights on it, and they also have the running lights, just like you would see in a nice upper class vehicle like an Audi. The Kia Soul features a remote key, the digital key also, with the push start ignition. Trunk has this really cool netting area, but I can see where it wouldn't be big enough for some families. It's got this neat little latch that you can lift up. As you can see, it's got compartments in it. You can actually store things inside of it, so it's got a little bit more room, and then of course the seats fold down as well. Here's the back seat of the vehicle. As you can see, I've got my big car seat in there, as well as a booster seat. So enough room, the seat's not having to lean forward or anything. Here's a cool little feature that you might like. It is the color around the speakers that changes. It changes with almost like a mood lighting. And then if you have the music on, you can actually set it to change, and I guess it kind of like bumps with the music, like the bass and things like that. So that's a pretty cool thing. Here's the dashboard of the Kia Soul. On this you have a navigational system, and then you also have your phone you can connect to. It's connecting to my iPhone now. We've got AM, FM radio, and then we've got satellite radio, which is also really fancy. I like listening to the Sirius satellite radio. Media is if you want to plug in your phone, and it's got this really cool thing down here. It has an auxiliary port and a USB port for your iPod. You can plug that in just with the USB port, and it'll play your media from your phone. One of my favorite features about the Kia Soul is the rear backup camera. So whenever you're backing up, it gives you kind of a warning of how far you have. So the red is you're very close, getting close, and then your green is your safe area here. So I can see everything when I'm backing up and not have to worry about hitting small things. If there's a trash can in the way or a bicycle that was left in the driveway right behind the car, I'll be able to see it. So this has got to be one of my favorite things that I absolutely love about the Kia Soul. The steering wheel. It's got all your key buttons here for changing volume, going up and down on the stations. Mode. This goes from satellite and then different stations. You can mute it if somebody happens to call you on your phone and you don't have it connected. But you also can set it up for your Bluetooth for your phone, and you can answer the phone and talk and send a request here. Cruise controls over here. Some of the dials on here. It's got this cool eco button that you can push. And I'll show you kind of once I push the eco button, that little green light goes away. Windows. The windows can come down. It's got this cool little push button. Whenever I push this button right here, it knocks in the windows, and then it'll pop back out really quick. So if you're in a tight area and need to do that. Interior's nice. I'm not a big fan of the light colored dashboard, and the main reason for that is when it's really, really bright outside, the white reflects onto glass, and I'm not sure why most manufacturers are starting to do this. My car actually has this too, and I absolutely hate it because it's just so bright and it's hard to see when it's really, really sunny out. Another cool thing I like about this Soul is it has these really cool visors that every car really needs to get. These visors actually slide out. So if for some reason you've got this little patch right here behind the window or the mirror, you can move that over and see. Same thing if you have it over here. See, there's kind of a gap. You can slide it out and it covers that entire side of the window. So that's a pretty cool feature. Simple. The Kia Soul has a really awesome sound system. You can see all the speakers that it has along with the color changing speakers. Me and my husband jammed out in this car the other day while I was at the Dirty Girl run, and we were the car in the parking lot that everybody was staring at because we were blaring the music so loud. It was really funny. But I have to say, my husband was quite pleased with this vehicle, mainly because of the sound system. But so that is the Kia Soul.